This is 2 days after the Super Tuesday primaries, where there was 10, 11 states had primaries. And this is information for the Ron Paul fanatics here at YouTube, who are legion, whatever that means, who are all over, are ubiquitous, who are vociferous. Well, this first chart I got is vote totals, and it doesn't give you raw totals. It gives percentage, unfortunately. Well, that's the way the chart makes it out. But Ron Paul, in total votes, percentage-wise of the total vote, he's only getting, what did I say, 11%? Yeah, low, wow, 11%. He's barely. Now for the raw vote total, raw numbers, it's Romney's leading with 3.2 million, and Ron Paul is fourth. It's solidly way behind fourth. He's even behind Gingrich quite substantially in vote totals. Ron has 1 million votes at this point. This next pie chart it's not vote totals. It's misnamed there, but it's delegates. And once again, it doesn't give you raw numbers of delegates. It gives you the percentage each candidate got out of the delegates. And Ron Paul is even farther behind in getting delegates as far as percentage goes. And this is what, 6%? Now, for raw numbers of delegates, Ron Paul is of course, way behind Romney. Romney has 419 delegates as opposed to Ron Paul with 47. Now, listen, you can explain to me your super secret plan to finagle, hustle, convert, arm twist delegates to your side. I don't know. That's going to be interesting to watch. That Ron Paul delegate strategy, which is to steal from the popular vote and create Ron Paul delegates out of thin air. But hey, this chart is not a pie chart, and so this is campaign spending or campaign fundraising. I mean, and it's raw numbers, and it's let's see. The red there is Romney way ahead with this is personal. This is personal campaign, not super PAC. Personal fundraising. Romney was 63 million. And Ron Paul isn't doing too bad. He's got 31 million. And look at poor Santorum. He's way down there at only 7 million. He's a poor guy. But here's your problem, Ron Paul people. Your problem is that even though you've got the money, you can't beat Santorum. Look at little old Santorum. You can't beat little old Santorum. And you can't beat Newt with all his ex-wives and his Tiffany and his Fannie Mae and his consulting and all that stuff. And you got 31 million, and you got what, 6% of the delegates, 11% of the vote. Wow, not very good. So here's my theory is, the Republicans don't like you guys. This is still the Republican Party of W. Bush and Dick Cheney, who gave you the Iraq War disaster and gave you the Afghanistan war disaster. And they're not hearing any of your Ron Paul stuff, peace and get out of the way. No, I think they're the opposite. We've got to insert power. We got to get after Iran. You're completely in the wrong direction. What's interesting to note is that both Newt Gingrich and Rick Santorum are as hawkish and militaristic and interventionist as George W. Bush was. So they're in some full support of George Bush's huge mistakes. I think they both Newt and Rick Santorum supported the Iraq War. Oh, Rick voted for the Iraq War authorization of force, and Newt is belligerent. You know, he wants to send troops here and there. So they're both hawks. I would call them, well, neoconservative hawks. They want to use bullets and bombs for our foreign policy. So the Ron Paul message is not getting through, and you can blame the American people too. They don't remember history very well.